Number 56, Caroline DeMesquita.
Hey everybody, Strong Suit Caroline's back, and if you're like me, some days you come in to do legs and you're just like, my legs are demolished. That's me today, and so I'm going to show you one way you can work on your legs even if you're still sore from the previous leg day. That way you're getting that muscle activation, you're getting the blood flow to the legs that can help with the recovery piece, but also still allow you to make progress in gains as well as strength. So look forward to you joining. So for these side shuffles, I like to do 3 sets of 10 just to get the glute activated and warmed up. It opens up the hips as well. So especially those of us sitting all day, your hips don't like that. So make sure you take care of them before you go into heavier movements. So our first actual movement is the hip thrust. Today I'm using the machine. You can use a barbell, but for intensive purposes, we're using this machine to take pressure off of our central nervous system, having to reload the bar, etc. So we're gonna do 3 sets, 10 reps with pauses at the top. Simple. So we just started with the hip thrust to work our glutes. Now we're going to our Smith machine. We're going to do squats. You can change up the stance depending on what part of the leg you're trying to target. Today we're kind of doing a full leg workout, so I'm going to actually focus on quads. You hear somebody dying in the background doing their quads. We're going to do 3 sets of 10. And we're doing a slow descend and a fast accelerate up to keep the tension on the quads the whole time. But you're gonna see my stance, I'm doing more of a narrow stance. And this specific machine does have a little bit of a angle to it, so you gotta play around with what you got. So as you're going through this workout, you're like, that looks really easy. Well, there's a purpose behind that. You should be feeling that muscles activating, and you should start to feel basically a stretch. My leg day 2 days ago was brutal, and I'm still sore, but because we're doing this type of a workout, it should help me recover a little bit faster by the time I hit legs again in a couple of days. So next, we're focusing on the quads, leg extensions. 3 sets of 15, but the first 10 reps, you're gonna be pointing your toes straight up and your feet are gonna be neutral. And then the last 5 reps, you're gonna basically relax the feet, but you're gonna roll the feet outward, so you're kind of pivoting them out, kicking out, and you'll see in a second. But as you're doing that, it's gonna work a little bit different part of the quad, which is what I'm trying to target through changing my foot placement. So as you can see, quads are pumped. Now we're gonna focus on the rest of the leg. Lying hamstring curls. We're doing, once again, 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps, depending on how your flexibility is and how good your activation is. I'm probably gonna aim towards 12 reps just to get a little bit more volume, and I'm gonna keep about moderate weight. I actually forgot to mention earlier, this entire workout we're using moderate weight. Not light, not your 1 rep max, not super heavy. Moderate, where you're feeling the muscles work, you're getting that muscle tension, which is going to help you build more muscle. All right, now we're doing more accessory work. So we're doing abductors, 3 sets of 20. You can do whatever seat position you want. I vary it during my workouts. Today, I'm keeping my feet on the upper pedal. I'm only 5'4", so I gotta work with what I got. But I'm gonna have my back against the pad. Unlike most women I see who are like this, which, cool, you're getting half of your glute, maybe, that you could be doing a band. So, we're gonna be against the pad. It's forcing me to use my outer abductors here, which is what you want for wellness. And if you aren't a wellness competitor, you want your glutes strong anyways, your hip flexors strong. So, 3 sets, 20. So next we're doing adductors, so your inner thighs, which are really important for wellness too. I'm gonna do 3 sets of 15. I don't need as high a volume as I do on my glutes because my quads are a decent size already. So foot placement, it doesn't really matter on these. I just try and really drive through my knees and taking some of the pressure off of my feet. Last but not least, we are working calves. I don't always use like a standard calf machine. The standing one doesn't work for me because I'm short. You can do it in a Smith rack and that's fine as long as you have the right block height. Today, I'm literally just using the hoist leg press. You can vary your stance so you can do wide, which will work kind of different part of the calf versus if you're doing narrow. You can keep your toes pointed out or pointed in. So I'm gonna stagger the stance over 4 sets, doing about 15 to 20 reps each.